In this video, I'm going to be giving you my top 5 collagen-rich foods that you can add to your diet for better skin and hair. Collagen is a protein found throughout the human body. It makes up our connective tissues, our skin, our hair, and also our nails and our joints. After the age of 25, our bodies start producing less and less collagen every year, and it is this lack in collagen that leads to wrinkles, thinning hair, and joint pain. The good news is there are foods that are rich in collagen that can help to boost your production. In this video, I'm going to give you my top 5 foods that are high in collagen that you can add into your diet starting today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate. I'm a health coach and I post videos on a high-fat, nutrient-dense way of eating. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, feel free to share, and make sure to subscribe. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, where I share new posts every single day. The topic of today is collagen and how you can include it in your diet to improve not only the health of your skin and your hair, but your nails and joints as well. There are 3 main types of collagen: type 1, type 2, and type 3. Each of these types is beneficial for different parts of the body. Type 1 and type 3 are often found together, and these are most beneficial for your hair, your skin, and your nails. Type 1 and type 3 together make up 90% of the total collagen in your body. And then type 2 is most beneficial for your joints. So if you're recovering from an injury, or maybe you're an athlete, you might want to prioritize type 2. So now I am going to give you my top 5 collagen-rich foods and tell you what type of collagen they are highest in. And make sure to stick around to the end of the video because I am going to give you an additional tip for boosting collagen production that isn't diet related. Number 1 is bone broth. If you have done any research into collagen, you will not be surprised that bone broth is on this list. Collagen makes up almost 30% of our bones, so it makes sense that bone broth is rich in collagen. Bone broth is made by simmering bones in liquid for long periods of time. This simmering process helps the collagen to release. Now, I've read a lot of lists that have collagen boosting foods, but a lot of the foods on these lists do not actually contain collagen. They just help your body synthesize it. The foods, or in this case, the drinks, that we're talking about today actually contain collagen, and they contain it in a bioavailable form that our bodies can use immediately. Now, of course, you can make bone broth with any type of bones. Beef bone broth is highest in type 1 and type 3 collagen. Chicken bone broth is highest in type 2, and fish broth is highest in type 1. Making bone broth at home is super easy, although the first time around it can be a little bit finicky. I'm going to link my bone broth recipe video up above. That's a 90-second video, so if you want to make your own, check that out afterwards. The other option is you can buy pre-made bone broths. 2 brands I really like are Kettle and Fire. They only sell in the US though, and the other brand is Meadow and Marrow. Their bone broth is actually a bone broth concentrate, so you add a teaspoon to boiling water. And they're an Australian company, but I think they ship worldwide. I'm going to link everything I talk about today in the description box down below, so if you want to check anything out afterwards, you can find it there. And I guess I should tell you how you actually consume bone broth because I have got that question before. You can heat it up and drink as is, straight out of a mug. It is delicious. The other thing you can do with it is use it in your cooking. One of my favorite things to do is when I have a tougher cut of meat, I put it in the slow cooker with a little bit of bone broth, let it cook all day long, and that turns out so delicious. That is one of my favorite ways to cook. Number 2 is salmon skin. The skin on salmon is another really good source of collagen. Out of the whole skin, about 1/3 is actually collagen, and it's mainly type 1. On top of that, the skin of salmon actually has the highest concentration of omega-3 of the entire fish. And this is in the form of DHA and EPA, which can benefit your skin as well. EPA specifically helps block the release of substances that eat away at your collagen. And fish collagen actually has a smaller particle size than other types of animal collagen, which makes it even more bioavailable, up to 1.5 times. Other types of collagen, yes, they are very bioavailable, but fish is just more so. And you might be starting to see a bit of a trend here. The parts of the body which collagen benefits are actually the same parts of the body that it comes from in animals. So bones, bone broth, skin, salmon skin. So when you're buying salmon, or any fish for that matter, make sure to buy it with the skin on. Not only will your skin and hair thank you, but crispy salmon skin is so delicious. Number 3 is eggshells. I bet you were not expecting this one. It isn't actually the eggshell that contains the collagen, however. It's the eggshell membrane, which coats the inside of the shell. And this is high in type 1 collagen. Now, you might be thinking, how on earth am I going to eat eggshells? And it's actually pretty easy. You can grind them up using a blender or a food processor into a really fine powder and add them to your food. But please, let me stress that the powder needs to be really fine. And not only are eggshells rich in collagen, but they are also one of the best sources of calcium as well, further promoting the health of your joints. 1 gram of eggshells contains about 400 milligrams of calcium, with the daily value for calcium being 1,000 milligrams. So you really don't need to eat a large amount to reap the benefits. You can also buy eggshell powder or also eggshell membrane capsules. Number 4 is pork skin. So this includes scratching, crackling, and rinds. And once again, because these foods are made out of pork skin, it makes sense that they are rich in collagen. And you can cook pork skin yourself. I like to slice it up and put it in my air fryer. I do have a recipe video on that as well. You can also get pork skin if you buy a pork roast with the skin still on. Another option is to buy these products pre-made. You can buy all of them on the market, but the one thing you have to watch out for is that they are not cooked in vegetable oil. If you eat pork rinds cooked in vegetable oil, this is going to be counterproductive to the health of your skin, hair, nails, because vegetable oil causes DNA damage. A couple brands that are good: Epic Bar has pork rinds, which are available worldwide through iHerb. These are cooked in lard instead of vegetable oil. These are delicious. And an Australian brand is Pascal's Pork Scratchings. These actually have a good amount of fat still on them, and it melts in your mouth. It is so good. Number 5 is shellfish. Shellfish, such as oysters, crab, and shrimp, are last on our list today. These are highest in type 1 collagen, and they are often the source for marine collagen powders, which are also available on the market. And those are my top 5 collagen-rich foods for healthy skin and hair. I did say at the start I had one final tip for boosting collagen production that was not related to diet, and that is red light therapy. Red light therapy is when you use a device to expose skin to wavelengths of red and near infrared light. These types of light stimulate the mitochondria in our cells to produce more energy, which leads to a greater collagen production. Now, I have mentioned red light therapy here and there on my channel in the past. It's something I've been using for the last 1.5 years, and there are so many other benefits that go further than just collagen production. I do have a whole other video on it, so if you want to check that out, I will link that up above as well. But relating to collagen specifically, one benefit that I have experienced is the healing of scars that I have had for several years. I'm not sure if you can see on my camera, but I do have a little scar there that is probably 6 years old and was from me burning myself with a curling iron. Now, it used to be a lot more obvious, but since using red light therapy, it has almost gone away entirely. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and click subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to check out that video on red light therapy that I mentioned earlier, you can click here. If you want to check out my most recent upload, you can click here. And for more information on my keto and carnivore diet coaching programs, you can click here. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.